Welcome to my channel, guys. Yo, this is gonna be a very sad video for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a very big Knicks fan. I've been going through a lot lately, man. The front office of the Knicks must hate us after all the dumb shit they've been doing lately, man. They didn't get Zion. They passed on me with Kevin Durant, and they got like 20 unknown power forwards on their team, man. They don't got one new good point guard on their team. They got 20 power forwards with none of them I don't know their name, man. But this video
what,
is
you
kind
gonna
of
cry?
No?
No, go ahead, cry. Let me see you. Let me see you cry.
At one point, the Knicks were actually good, man. This was the 2012-2013 season. I was in 6th grade. I ain't even hit puberty yet, and all I thought about was the Knicks and Chicago drill music, man. The Knicks came off the Lynn Sanity era the previous season. Us Knicks fans didn't know what to expect. We had Mike Woodson as a coach, and we got a lot of veterans, including like we had Kenyon Martin and Prime Melo, and even Jason Kidd too, and Gerald Switch as Prime too. So New York felt so beautiful at this time, man. All everybody talked about was the Knicks, man. Nobody even mentioned the Nets at all. So that's how you know it was different, man. Everybody was talking about the Knicks, man. That's all my friends used to talk about in school. Used to always talk about the Knicks, which saddens me because all my friends turned into Warriors fans and shit, man. The Knicks this year, bro. They clinched a playoff berth. They beat the Toronto Raptors, and the Knicks even won the Atlantic Division, man. They won their division, the Atlantic Division, and they were second in the East after Miami Heat. This is all facts, man. I'm not even capping, bro. This happened in 2012, man. We had all the right pieces, man. We had a good offensive core. We had good 3-point shooters like Steve Novak and J.R. Smith, and we had Jason Kidd, who was old at this point, but he was a very good veteran that really taught all the rookies what to do and shit. And not to say we had a prime Melo, man. The real Hezzo Melo. Melo was a beast at this point, man. He even won a scoring title this year, man. He was unstoppable, bro. Nobody can stop Melo, man. And like, even though the Knicks lost to the Pacers, man, which I still think was a fluke to this day, I feel like if the Knicks would have played harder, they would have beat the Pacers for sure that year. And they would have went on to beat the Miami Heat and went to the finals for a fact. But I don't want to get on that though. But that season was so magical, man. I still remember that season every day, man. It was just like stress-free, man. I had to worry about nothing, man. The Knicks were actually in talks about winning the finals. And think about it, man. I was in 6th grade, so that means I was like 11 years old. I'm 18 now. That happened 7 years ago, man. The Knicks never been talked about the playoffs for 7 years. So that season will always be so dear to my heart, man. Like, real Knicks fan remember when Melo, it was Easter Sunday, bro. The Knicks played on ABC. They was facing the Chicago Bulls, and Melo hit back-to-back threes to help Knicks beat the Bulls that day, man. Everybody still remembers that clip where Melo shoots the three. I think it was in Lou Alding's face. And then he turns around and puts do the three-point gesture he does with his head. Bro, that shit is better than porn, bro, to be honest, man. That shit is better than porn. If I see that shit, I might. Oh, never mind. Let me not get into that. But that season was so magical for the Knicks, the 2012-2013 season. We sported a record of 54-28. And we were beating teams on primetime TV like the OKC Thunder and the Lakers, everybody. Man, the Knicks were so good at that point, man. Like, what's going on now, like, is very disheartening for me because I know the Knicks were actually good at one point. They were actually good, man. They had all the great pieces on them, and it's sad to me to say this, but I don't think the Knicks are ever gonna have that season again, man. They need to change the office. Hopefully, they land a good piece next year. so we can like get back to that state just a little bit. Just like get right back in that state just a little bit, man. The Knicks were so good, man. The Knicks were so good, man. That's all I can say, man. And like if I go into like what went wrong after that season, I'm not gonna hold you. I might cry just a little bit, man. I might just cry. So I don't want to go into that. We just highlighting the positive stuff that happened that year, man. We had people like Steve Nodak, Mr. Discount Double Check. We had J.R. Switch, Henny Pipe God. We had who else we had? We had Prime Melo. That's all we need. Melo was top 5 player in the league at that point, and we had him on the Knicks, man. The Knicks is cursed, man. The Knicks is cursed. I think the league doesn't want us to win, to be honest. But like I said, man, that's who the Knicks was in 2012-2013 season. The Knicks were actually good, man. I want you guys to forget that, man. Don't ever say the Knicks are trash, because just look back in that year and you can see that we were actually good at that point. So leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite memory from that season? And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't watch the video and don't subscribe, man. Show support to me, man. And we're out. Bye.
How do I say goodbye to you?
JG, motherfucker.
Yo, what's good, man? Welcome to my